Alright, so I'm directing a play called The Final Hour by Carley and Glenda MacFarlane, and it's a play about 5 Canadian soldiers who are landing on the beaches of Normandy on D-Day. So it's basically the story of how they got to the place where they're at and how they're dealing with the inevitability of death, and also just friendship and family, memory and mystery. I just wanted to make sure that everyone had the opportunity to grapple with characters that were difficult, but also relatable, and also slightly distant.
My play is also about feelings. It's about 2 women, one is a nurse and one is a patient, and they form this relationship because the patient is dealing with depression, and at the same time she's incredibly politically incorrect, even though she struggles with the same things that the nurse does. But every time the nurse has a problem, she's just like, that's not a problem, I'm rich and I have no issues. But she in fact has a lot in common with this nurse, and so it's about this disconnect, this cognitive dissonance between the 2 of them, and you can really see it in the way that the play is written. It's really absurd and great and kind of campy at times, and also really, really moving, and it has all the things that I love about theater in it. I chose The Mystery of the Rose Bouquet because I feel like femininity in theater is often given 4 names. The bitch, the slut, the mom. Basically, femininity is given a box. And in theater they say, you get to live in this box, and this is what you get to portray in theater, and these are the types of characters that you get to play. And I think that Mystery of the Rose Bouquet is written for really complex women about really complex women. There's really hard themes that are written with such compassion that it's a great marriage of what's often considered masculine and feminine in theater, but it's exhibited by 2 females, by 2 really strong women. So I think it's a really great show for women to see and for women to be in and to be a part of.
And jumping off of that, theater, what makes theater unique and really important is that it's a holistic art and that it combines all of these different art forms just inherently. But what we wanted to do with this festival is take theater's already natural capability to incorporate all of these art forms and just make it more and give each more of a focus and a place, so that we do have musicians that are specifically musicians, and we do have artists that are specifically artists, and we do have actors who are specifically acting. And so we're giving the focus, the spotlight to each of these different art forms, and giving them the attention that they deserve.
So specifically the artists that I reached out to were 90% from the LGBTQ+ community in Whatcom County, and that was because I feel like we're talking about gender, but we're talking about gender in a limited way, I think, with our shows. So we talk about femininity and we talk about masculinity, but there are things that live outside of that. There are people who live outside of that gender binary that we should give a voice to. It's really important to give those people a voice in a position of leadership, in a position of artistic contribution, and so people are able to buy their art and support them as artists. And I wanted to give them a platform in this way, because I felt that our shows didn't adequately do that, and I wanted this festival to highlight them and highlight that community, because they are definitely a part of what we talk about when we talk about gender.
Queer Space Season 2 opens on June 28th, that's a Wednesday, and runs every night until July 1st, which is a Saturday. So you can catch it anytime there. Tickets are available at the door and on our website at clearspaceyouth.com. So Clearspace Youth Repertory is London's premier youth theater company. That means that it's designed, directed, managed, and basically just put together by theater students from around Washington State. And what we aim to do is that we would like to provide a clear space, or a opportunity for people and artists of all sorts to come and practice what they love to do, and provide them with opportunities outside of institutions to really develop their skills and grapple with characters that are difficult and grapple with projects that are big. And we just want to give responsibility. Responsibility should be given. So that's what Clear Space is all about.
This is the 2nd season. I was part of it last year, and I worked with Al and Mijo and Spencer, and I mean, it's just a dream.